Yes, he can.
Yes.
I mean, the net has not been kind to Daniil Medvedev as we roll into the rankings here and see, and he is, a couple thousand points behind. He could close that gap significantly.
But again, the emphasis on the fact these are 2 years worth. Points will start to evaporate beginning Monday. The Miami points from 2019 will go. And as the summer goes along,
they go in half. You can keep half of your points if they're not better than this year's result. But he could get up to 10,850 points, Medvedev, should he win this. You're getting within striking distance at that point.
Well, just thinking ahead on the Djokovic thing, is you seem to understand this, and I don't.
I don't fully understand it. I'm going to preface it.
Roland Garros in this spring, will the fall points come off? Will Djokovic be defending runner-up points?
So let me just look at that for a second. Give me.
Okay.
You fly the plane solo for a little bit. I'll be right back.
Sorry, that was an improv question.
It's quite all right.
But it's.
That's a Brett Haber question. Habes would like. Doesn't even have to look. Habes knows that one cold.
Total agree. I side more with Lindsay when the WTA release came out the other night. We both sat here and we both tried to read it and had massive headaches.
Yeah. Now the drop date for Roland Garros points on the computer, if you look at the rankings breakdown section on the ATP computer, it shows you when the points are good until. It indicates they're good until this summer.
So from the 2020,
the 7th of June. The 7th of June.
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm asking. So Novak will have runner-up points defending in May.
12 hundo. Also has Rome winner points coming off prior to Roland Garros. Sorry to talk over the play, but
that's right.
He's got some points coming off.
That's why I was asking.
Yes.
Exactly.
And he, I believe, plans to start playing in Monte Carlo and kind of get ahead of steam going, so he could also add points in Monte Carlo, Novak. So, but punchline, the reason we're bringing it up, there's plenty on the line for Medvedev here. Plenty of reason to keep pushing and try and find a way to take it from a guy who is not generous on the tennis court.
Bautista Agut to 2-love in the second.
This is the checkers game where grandson and granddad will bond. This is the kitchen where the new boyfriend will unofficially become family. These are the Verbo vacation homes waiting for your family.
It helps to have friends all over in the Tennis Channel community, and especially one who's still active. Nick Monroe, our colleague, listening. Thank you, Nick, for sending the text. Let me know that French Open points this year, you'll still get 50% of last year's if you don't achieve greater than it. So Novak would have 600 points on the calendar to defend, basically.
So the same as Miami, 50%.
Yeah. It's just so damn confusing these days between the ATP and the WTA, and it's got to be confusing for them. I feel for the executives trying to make these decisions.
It's so far.
I'm just trying to understand it.
Well, our team watching on one side and your family watching on the other. ATP Tour and WTA Tour are separate. They'll do the rankings differently.
Nope.
15.
And there is the finish for Bianca Andreescu.
Looking for a stabilizer is the #1 seed here, the #2 player in the world. Trying to stop the run of play. It's gone Bautista Agut's way.
Medvedev. It's on the board in the second set, but uphill climb ahead for the #1 seed.
Hey guys, this is Kevin Anderson, and this is my bag check. Most importantly are the rackets. Wait, what? Katie, what are you doing in my bag? Subtle rescue dog, Lady Katie. We got her about a year and a half ago. She travels everywhere with us. Wouldn't be complete without the rackets. Usually I travel about 6 or 7 of them, sometimes maybe 8 or 9 during slams. Got some notes from the matches. Not gonna see those too closely, but often look at them during matches. We've got grips. I use the Torna grips. Best grip for me. My hands sweat quite a bit as well, so these are the best. These things are great. You plug them in at night and they actually dry the shoes. My wife travels with me, stuff gets mixed up. This is not mine. I think it's like a lip gloss. I'm not gonna try that on. I'm gonna give it back to her when we get back. I'm Kevin Anderson, and this is Lady Katie, and this was our bag check.
Eating a balance of protein, fats, and carbohydrates isn't just great for your match play, it's a grand slam for the entire family. And the biggest thing is you have to remember to eat the foods you love. Remember, healthy food doesn't have to taste bad, it can taste great. And we got 2 awesome recipes here for you. Banana egg white pancakes. We all love
to yours.
Late night sisters loving tennis. How about that? In Miami, well, Roberto Bautista Agut loving this, has a chance to notch a big win. He has had 3 career wins over Novak Djokovic when Novak was ranked #1, including in Miami 2 years ago. But this one carries some other ramifications. Semi-final of a Masters.
$15.
Nope.
15.
Another surprise tactic, trying to take advantage of the deep returning position of Medvedev with the drop shot.
Of BFFs.
Quite on that volley.
Feel like I'm floating on.
I could lose both these people. Like, are both these people like? That's what made me sad. That's like what hurt me. And it's kind of this whole weird situation because pretty much right now, me and Ness are on a break. Like, me and Ness aren't together. Me and Ness has talked to me, and Ness is pretty open on social media about her mental state and what she goes through. I could lose both these people. Pretty much what I've come to the conclusion of believing is that Mad's just tripping her off, dude. Like, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
This is like,
what a point.
I got my life affected, so I'm gonna affect other people's life.
There's a little strut in the step of Medvedev.
It just doesn't make sense. I don't get where it's coming from. pretty
Couple break
much
point
what I've come to
chances
the
to get
conclusion
back
of believing
in
is
business
that
in the second set.
Mads is tripping her off, dude. Like, absolutely. This is like, I got my life affected, so I'm gonna affect other people's life, and it just doesn't make sense. I don't get where it's coming from. Pretty much what I've come to the conclusion of believing is that Mads is tripping her off, dude. Like,
Pretty aggressive second from RBA there. 99 miles an hour wide. Pumps it into the forehand. Draws the unforced. Erases the first of two.
I had already been blown up that entire morning by Mads. Mads has already been trying to text me this whole morning, and I sent, like, I was like, yo, it's low-key sus, you're trying to text me. Like, I said, like, those exact words. I was like, just kind of weird.
This is after the video came out?
This is before. That's the thing. Like, I didn't know about the video at all, and she was texting me saying she needed to, like, tell me something or say something about whatever. And then, then not only her, but another friend of ours, Quentin's ex, has also hit me up saying, like, you're such a great guy, Josh. You don't deserve any of this happening. Like, you need to know the truth. And I was like,
Phenomenal.
my answer to that was like,
from Roberto, just
probably
phenomenal
the best
defense.
Probably the best ever.
But Medvedev's resistance to
can't
come
ever
into
listen
the
to
net
that. I had
hurts
already
him
been
there.
blown
He had
up
plenty
that
of
entire
opportunities
morning
to come in
by
and try and
Mads. Mads has already been trying to text me this
routine
whole
volley.
morning. And
Instead
I said,
decides to hit the very low percentage swinging backhand from no man's land. 25 shots. Good grind by the Spaniard.
How about that, Jim? There's Baptiste Agut with, air quotes, the kill shot.
Advantage, Bautista Agut.
Yeah, he hammers that slice overhead home. Jammed himself by standing in there, Ted. Different return position. Great hold in the end there by Roberto Bautista Agut.
Games to 1.
Jeez. I mean, try and make it harder, please.
Boy, exactly.
Took what could have been just a routine, chest high volley and made it about a 10 on the degree of difficulty with this lunge.
He's a lot taller than this guy. Another Russian Medvedev hitting those balls from the service line, that's like Nikolai Davydenko.
Yeah.
Another guy didn't come to the net, he'd hit the balls from the, he'd play the balls from the service line.
Yep.
Fourteen, 15. Fourteen, 13.
He is so dogged, Batista
Yes.
Agut. He just stays with it, gives no quarter.
Advocate Bautista Agut.
Very quickly we arrive at a pivotal point for Medvedev. What about that play? And it's Batista Agut taking full advantage. Double break. You can see the finish line now.
With ground strokes in wheelchair tennis, it's really important to be able to transition quickly from forehand side to backhand side. One of the ways that we do that is by not changing our grip on the forehand side, coming straight over to the backhand side using the same side of the racket and follow through. So for this drill, we're gonna go back and forth, forehands and backhands. I have Jo Wallen, she's the director of wheelchair tennis at the USTA.
So for the beginner player, I'm gonna wait a little bit until they actually turn and face me, and then I'm gonna go ahead and toss the ball. For the intermediate player, I'm probably gonna wait till they come out of the hub and then go. And then for the more advanced player, I'm really now gonna push it. It's maybe where he has to let the ball bounce twice to give himself a little bit more time.
Being able to transition from your forehand side to your backhand side quickly will help you be better prepared for each shot.
Hey, I'm Makera Modruzova, and this is my back check. I have my rackets here. I have like 6 of them. I have something from my mom. This is my name on it, and it's for my mom and sister. That's for my mom. It smells like my mom. It has a perfume her on it, so I really love it. My wallet, my strings.
Express.com.
So how about this? Roberto Batista Agut's sitting here, and he's 2 games away from a semifinal spot in the Miami Open. His serve hasn't been broken.
And Medvedev,
the number 2 player in the world.
And Medvedev is irritated, understandably. He was quick out of his chair on this change of ends. I don't think that means he's eager. I just think it's more frustration, which the scoreboard will tell you why. And that was a bad decision to serve and volley on a second serve in the last point of the last game. Not to say he can't turn it around, Medvedev, but he's in real peril here. He's going to have to really find a way through Batista Agut, who I thought at the top of the match was going to have a hard time finding his way through Medvedev. and it's been the reverse. Unforced errors from Medvedev are very high because he's trying to poke holes in some remarkable consistency and defense from RBA. And he's close to his breaking point, it looks like, Medvedev, mentally. After that break point, he looked back and just smiled at his coach.
Fortila.
Yeah, that's a throwaway.
You both please. Bautista good. It's 5 games.
This is the checkers game where grandson and granddad will bond. This is the kitchen where the new boyfriend will unofficially become family. These are the Verbo vacation homes waiting for your family.
Right now we're looking at a match. Feels, Jim, like 1 point. Really was it. 1 break point for Medvedev. 5-4 game first set. Bautista good saved it, held out in the set. Then Medvedev did have 2 break points early in this set that may have been able to kickstart him.
That's been a pretty airtight performance from this man in Vision right here. He's just been rock solid, hasn't overplayed. He's been willing to grind with Medvedev and wait him out. Lots of long rallies in this match, and he's held his own for sure.
14.
In fact, he's won more on the lengthy rallies than has this this Russian, who's clearly agitated, playing incredibly fast. Well, we can go ahead and begin the post-mortem on this one. This is, he may win this game, but he doesn't seem too interested in winning the match anymore.
One bounce serving.
Yeah, footwork's gone. He's just tapped out. One-handed backhand. Yeah, I don't even think he wants to win this game based on that view.
Doesn't look it.
RBA's cracked him mentally. Some of the let chords maybe helped him, but it's been a fantastic performance from him, and he's got 2 more points to play, looks
what a
like.
Feeling, and I know you won't say it, but I'll say it. I know you did that to some players. That's got to be a feeling when you know you've got.
I don't know, it's been too long to remember.
Good dodge.
Well, Medvedev may yet win this game, but he is not putting in a professional performance in this game, that's for sure. The net denies him again. Yes. A little salt in the wound. Well, Medvedev has another chance to win this game, but somewhere in Miami right now, there's a 19-year-old Italian who is watching on, and he's not too displeased, I would think, at what he's seeing. Yannick Sinner just played Roberto Bautista Agut in Dubai, a tournament right before this one, and he had a win, 7-5 in the third. And the center plays the winner. It's the only time he's played Bautista Agut. Man, Medvedev's beaten center twice in their 2 prior meetings. So, yeah, you're clearly, if you're center, you're clearly happy with this scoreline.
Game, Medvedev.
Oh, Medvedev picked it up the last few points there. So, Bautista Agut back to serve for the semis.
For a good return in tennis, the key is having your momentum moving forward at the point of contact. In able-bodied tennis, you do this by making a split step. In wheelchair tennis, we do this by making a few pushes forward. So for this drill in return to serve, we start a little further back behind the baseline so that we can come forward with momentum, which allows us to make an adjustment, whether that be to the backhand side or the forehand side. So as I'm coming forward with my momentum, and it's a backhand serve, I'm gonna hit it and I'm gonna turn out. On the forehand return, we want to move forward as the ball is coming to us, but this time we're going to turn in as opposed to turning out. So I turn in and make my recovery back to the center. So remember, moving forward will help you make any adjustment you need in returning the serve, as well as aid in your recovery back to the hub.
Hi, I'm Barbara Stritsova, and this is my back check. Tennis rackets, I have 5 in it because the 6th one died in Australia. I killed a racket. I have some penguins inside my bag, which I got from my niece, and I have to keep it inside of my bag. Every time I see her, she's checking if it's in there. When I feel tired or when I need replace.
All right, after tennis, there we go. We'll be going in and joining our team for TC Live to wrap up the day. Stephen Lindsay, and it looks like Professor Anacone is getting ready to give an econ lecture, doesn't it?
He's scrolling away, pretending like he knows how to use that phone.
And that's
Conrad, yeah.
That's it.
Conrad getting some notes involved there. Way to go.
So to recap everything, of course, this day started with a stunner. Maria Sakkari taking Naomi Osaka out. And it may end with what wouldn't be a stunner, but certainly, I mean, where's this on the surprise meter for you, Jim?
Yeah, it's a 5 out of 10. You?
Modest, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hard to be too surprised when a guy who's 2-0 gets a third win against someone. Well, it's probably a good thing I'm not allowed to gamble on tennis, Ted.
Yes. Bautista Agut's 11 in the world. He'll stay there. It'll be hard. Berrettini is 10. It'll be hard for Bautista Agut to pass him.
Not having trouble passing Medvedev with that one.
That's
That
right.
was beautiful. Well, He deserves the credit, Batista Agut. He put the work in. He was rock solid in this match. Withstood a few charges from the number 2 player in the world, the number 1 seed here, but he's about to sprint through this tape, isn't he?
Roberto Batista Agut, second career Masters semifinal. Great moment. Not many can say 3-0 against Medvedev.
Oh, got a great record.
And no asterisk on that one, Jim.
Medvedev wonders why this guy hasn't been top 5 in the world. He sure plays like it when he plays Medvedev.
Well, there's our drop brought to you by Cadillac. It also means there will be a first-time Masters 1000 winner now. 6 men left. Tsitsipas has a year-end final. Rublev has a whole bunch of 500s, but none of the 6 have won 1,000.
Tsitsipas has a 1,500.
Yes.
That's how many points you get at the ATP World Final.
Good call.
How about quarter Rublev tomorrow?